Welcome to GenX Glam here on YouTube. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you're coming back, thank you for coming back. In today's video, I want to ask you guys this question. Can I sell my misses? And we all know because we're hanging out together in the beauty space. Can I sell my makeup misses in the upcoming community garage sale? Like for 50 cents or $1 each, just to declutter, and then if nobody buys them, I think about, are they really a miss? Is there any potential that I might possibly use them again? And if the answer is yes, okay, it goes back in the kit. But if the answer is no, it's got to get tossed. And some of the stuff should probably be tossed. But I have been doing a decent declutter over this past month, and I have tossed stuff. It was hard, but it didn't bring me joy. If you know the Marie Kondo theory. Does it bring you joy? If not, it's gotta go. All right, so this is going to be, we're talking about misses in this video. I'm also going to do a giveaway because I'm hoping to get some comments. And if you know the GenX Glam giveaway rules, you basically have to make a comment to enter. Read the rules, they're all going to be in there. This is going to be an international giveaway, so I don't know where you're from. But if you have a valid mailing address where you have received mail, you know the mail person will come and drop stuff off, then you can enter. And if you've already won a Discord or YouTube GenX Glam giveaway, guys, I'm getting a little bit flex here because if you're watching these things, I'm almost in the mindset to say everybody gets a chance. So it's wide open. Here's the I've been holding on to this one for a while. I scored it at ShoppersMart not too long ago, I don't know, within the past couple of months, and I've been holding it in my kit and holding it in my kit. It's Victoria Day weekend here in Canada. I know that we have the elf giveaway going on. Hey man, you can do both. Yeah, so this is just like a nice little lip themed giveaway. You've got a L'Oreal lipstick. Let me see if I can read the back while you look at the front. It's a L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Ballerina Shoes. You've got the Elf Glow Revival Lip Oil in Pink Quartz. Pink Quartz is my favorite of the Elf lip oils. Although this new one that they put out with the one in a melon bag, this, what are they calling it? Like it's a splash of shimmer. I kind of like this one too, but the Rose Quartz is my favorite so far of all the Elf lip oils. There's an Annabelle Big Show Lip Shine. I love Annabelle's Skinny Mascara. It is my holy grail mascara. I've talked about it before. Man, I have tried so many mascara fails. But the Annabelle, I don't have a lot of Annabelle. I would love to do an Annabelle video. I just don't have a lot of it. Is anybody like really into the brand? It's very affordable. It's like in the Elf Rimmel price range. There's a NYX Fat Oil Lip Drip in the shade Supermodel. And there's a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in Bear It All. That looks like a really fun color, that Revlon. Anyway, there it is. Let me know, what do you think? I can sell this stuff for like $1, 50 cents, and call it good. Let's get some skincare on. I'm going to use some stuff. I want to use this new Bounce Boosting Serum I got in the Ipsy Icon box. So I'm going to go in with that. And I'm going to use the new moisturizer I got in the Icon box. All I've done is wash my face, and I've used my Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner because it's got a nice essence in it. So this serum, it's the milky, right? It's not clear. I often find serums are like of that milky sort of like texture formula blend, or they're kind of clear. That's how I've really found them. Wow, a little bit will do you. I'm not wasting any of this. This is from First Aid Beauty, and I honestly don't have a lot from First Aid Beauty. The only thing I have from First Aid Beauty are things that have come in like Sephora fave bags or samples. And this came in the Ipsy. So again, like, I don't know, is anybody super familiar with that? And I don't usually put my mascara on online, but there were some folks that commented on this It mascara, this as being a fave. And I found this in my samples kit, and so one of my samples kits, and I thought I might give it a try, although I don't know if I'm going to be able to have time to use it online, but I'm going to let you know, because I'm hearing about this It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I mean, maybe I just have tried so many, and I think a lot of it has to do with me. I'm just not that skilled in the eye area. Listen, this is something else that I didn't, when I did my Ipsy unboxes, the icon box, and then I unboxed some little things that I bought in the Ipsy shop, and Barb out there in Labrador, I'm going to feel responsible if you don't like if this is a fail, but you can cancel your membership. I cashed in on that icon box because I wanted that one size blush, but then I like found that it's kind of fun shopping on their site, sorting by brand and then by price, and seeing like what I can get in my favorite brands at the lowest price. This one was I just saw it because I searched by like hair products or something. Grow Long and Smooth. Has anybody heard of this? Umberto Gianni. It's got caffeine grow complex. I used it today. You're supposed to spray it on your wet hair all over, dry it. It's supposed to give a shine, but at the end of the day, it's a Wonder Blow dry spray. Seals and coats every strand for super smooth finish. Built-in heat protective. Well, that's good. Repels, banishes frizz, because I did take my flat iron to it too. So it's a heat protector. It claims to help your hair grow and get rid of frizz. So it was $5. I am a sucker for anything that will help my hair grow, because I have very fine hair. I always have since I was a kid, and it grows so slow. All right, so that serum is on. Let's try this Saturday Skin. I didn't pick this. This wasn't one of the products I picked for the Ipsy icon box. This is one that the people who put the box together, the curators, picked. So let's see if I can get this off, and then we're gonna rapid fire take a peek inside my mist box. You guys tell me if you've had any I don't know. Wow, this is a thick moisturizer. Tell me if you've tried any of these and if they've been misses, or if you have an opinion on it's like a lemon scent. If you have an opinion on any of the products that were going to come out. I wanted to tell a quick anecdote about makeup and garage sales. When I was a kid, and we're going to go back up north to northern Michigan, where I spent a lot of my summers on the lake with family, running around with cousins. And back in the day, in the 80s, there were no phones, there was no internet. So our days consisted of waking up, putting on sunscreen, because we were good about that, or our moms were anyway. The boys went fishing, and the girls just kind of like swam and ran around the neighborhood, because, you know, we were on like kind of a dead-end street on the lake. Everybody knew everybody. It was very safe to just run around with, you know, bikes and foot. And when you got hot, just jump in the lake and then go back out. And lots of garage sales growing up, lots of garage sales. So my cousin and I were infamous. One of my cousins and I were infamous for dragging crazy things home from garage sales. I don't even know where we got the money. Sometimes people just gave us stuff. And we were out down the street at a garage sale, and that's exactly what happened. One of the older ladies, a lot of older folks in the neighborhood, she just gave us this huge plastic bag of makeup. We were probably like 8 and 9 years old. We weren't, I mean, like, no judgment. Like, I see that age group in Sephora, and that today's a different time than back then. But we just were like, I don't know. I guess we were fascinated with makeup because we had dolls that we would like to put makeup on. Anyway, we took this makeup home as we hauled most of our stuff home. And we gave it to the moms, and we're like, can we use this? And the moms went through it, and they threw away probably what was old, nasty, and crusty. All right, listen, these LYS, these are lip oil treatments, came in the Ipsy box. This is OG, and it goes on clear, and this one is oh, what is this one? Has I can't barely read it. Lovable. Now, this one I've decided is going to go into my makeup bag. It's got vitamin E in it. There's no, not my makeup bag, my tennis bag. There's no like color to it. You can use these over lipsticks before you put on or after you put on lip liner, and they're meant to hydrate your lips. So this is going in my tennis bag for the summer. This one has color, and I think I've mentioned before something to me about like wearing color on my face during the summer when I'm like out like messing around on my days off in the sun and exercising and just like, for lack of a better word, I can still say I'm playing, right? Playing outside. I don't know, in the summer it's just like makeup and that don't go together for me. So this one has a color. It's supposed to be nonstick too, but I wore the OG while I was drying my hair and my hair was sticking to it. So I don't know what their definition of no stick means. To me, it's supposed to be a gloss lip oil hydrator. But I did notice there was some sticking. Anyway, so the moms threw out all the makeup that was like probably gross. And they said, okay, you guys can divide the rest. So we spread it out on the living room carpet and we took turns picking. And you know, I think by the end of the summer, it all got thrown out. But so that's my makeup garage sale story. This is my mist box, and there's some overflowing still on my Glam station. All the stuff in there is a mist. And like as I've been cleaning out my Glam station over the past month or so, or this box started more than a month ago, but it's grown exponentially over the past month because I've gotten very serious. I mean, there's just so much to pick from. I'm trying to find a base we can use. This was a miss. This CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless. This was a miss for me. Look, it's almost brand new. I barely used it. I feel like stuff like this, when somebody opens that up, they might be like, oh, I'll pay like $1 for that. I did not get into the e.l.f. camos. This was a huge miss. This Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Whipped Mask Makeup. These were, like, there's a lot of bases in here. This is a Clinique Moisture Surge Sheer Tint Hydrating Broad Serum 25. It's just the wrong color, and so I don't know why I got it. Universal Medium. I think I'm gonna use that to give myself like a little bit of underpaint glow. I mean, this was a huge miss for me. This NYX Pump Right Back Gripping Primer. It's super, super sticky. I think because I love the NYX, this is a holy grail mattifying primer for me, because I loved this so much. I thought for sure I would like the one in the yellow bottle. No, I didn't. These Kimchi, this brand Kimchi, I gave it a try. I don't know, around this time last year, I think, around that time, when I was really branching out and really like the collection started booming. I bought several things in this brand, and the only thing that I liked was a face wash. So this is a color correcting. Maybe we can use that. I've got another Kimchi thing in here. It's for me, when I say it's a miss, it's usually the formula for me. Either if it's a cream and it goes down patchy on my skin, or if it's a powder and it just settles into, you know, creases and pores. That to me makes things a miss. Or if it's like a color I don't like, or it makes my skin feel like a weird sort of way. Like, it's all a very personal thing, I think, these misses. I mean, there's probably some herd mentality on certain products that come out and everybody's like, where is this one? Guys, this L'Oreal Infallible, it's like a foundation, powder foundation. I got sucked into this. I got influenced into buying this. I think they also, and I love L'Oreal. All right, I'm not bashing L'Oreal. I'm not bashing any of these brands. Like, I think I've talked about Clinique as, you know, the brand I used for like 20 years, almost exclusively. But it's just that these particular products that came out in the brand, and we all know I love e.l.f., just didn't hit for me. And this L'Oreal, gosh, I wish somebody would comment on that, because am I like the only one? I still see people use this online. Like, they love it. Maybe I'm just not a powder I know I'm not a powder foundation person. and other people could be. Here's another L'Oreal, this True Match C12 color corrector for eyes. I bought this last May in New York City when I was traveling with my sons. They wanted to go to New York City forever. I used to live there. I always talk about it. We've traveled around the world. They've been to Paris, Berlin, Florence. They've been around the world, these guys. And they've always wanted to see the Statue of Liberty. So finally last year, I took them. And I bought this at like a Duane Reade pharmacy. And it wasn't, I'm not saying it was a huge miss. It's just I have other correctors that are better. But I'm going. Oh, before I go in with that, I want to quickly use the Fenty eye serum that came in my box. Okay, so this, you need to shake this up. When this came out, it's like a little bit of water came out first. So I'm wondering if this is like an oily base. Let's just blend that out. Get that. Oh, it goes on really smooth. I honestly have never, ever, ever tried. I didn't even know that Fenty actually made this. This is Flash Nap Instant Revival Eye Gel Cream. I didn't even know they made this. And I always stop actually at the Fenty stand at Sephora and I pay homage. I do. I just, like the Fenty skin and the Fenty makeup. I don't always stop at Fenty makeup, but I always stop at the Fenty skin, and I just like, I sample something, or I just like, oh, because I use Fenty skin almost every day, either in like my face scrub, their all over cleanser. It's always in my shower. And now look at this big boy I got, big girl. Buff Rider Exfoliating Body Scrub. It was at my Glam station. I forgot to bring it in the shower with me this morning. I was so mad at myself. But anyway, this feels pretty nice. Let's just use the True Match. There's nothing wrong with this. I mean, it's just not something that bowled me over. And as you can imagine, my collection is pretty out of control. And so to keep my attention here at the Glam station, I just really have to be knocked out. And then I've got all these misses. In fact, I don't think that this is a miss enough, because this is it's very thin, so it doesn't go on thick. I like that in a formula, something that's thin. I don't think this deserves to go in the miss box. This just needs to get more rotated, but I don't know. It's looking a little bit shiny. It doesn't rank. Like if I put this against my NARS under eye brightener, if I put this against, some like the Mucosis corrector that I have and the House Lab concealer that I've bought recently, all of these things, my Kaja Rice brightening corrector, it's not going to get a lot of play, but maybe it's not ready for the garage sale yet. I don't know. I'm on the fence. There's just like these e.l.f. Brightening pads. These didn't do it for me. I don't know if those should go in the garage sale. They're very like wet and soppy. This and NYX, bear with me. Gelatinous Galapi moisturizer. Did not, I mean, this is like really like Jello. I could take it out and just totally mess with it, manhandle it, if you will, and put it back in there, and it takes its form back as if nothing happened to it. I don't know about moisturizers, and I don't know about selling moisturizers either. I don't know if the moms would have gone for that. I mean, there's just like, this is another NYX products. This is the Bear With Me Blur. I love the Bear With Me, the concealer serum. That is like definitely, this is the Bear With Me line. This is the concealer serum that's a holy grail product for me, but not all the Bear With Me line was a huge hit. We've got this. I don't own much from Stila, but one of my favorite lipsticks is actually from them. It just wasn't a hit. I was desperate one day and I bought it. I had something going on. I didn't have time to get ready. I thought that I grabbed like a pressed powder. I was going to kind of get ready on the go, and I really did need to have some sort of look going on that day. And so I stopped and I bought it. It was on sale, but I think it's supposed to be a color corrector shade. It's very light shade. One Step Correct Brightening Finishing Powder. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. It looks so inviting, but yet it really didn't do that much for me in terms of, all right, we can take the green. We know that green neutralizes red. I'm not a big fan of using powders, strictly powders. I'm just too old. I can't just use powders to color correct. It's just not going to work. I think this is staying in the, I'm going to keep that in there. Somebody might pay $1 for it. I don't know. This was another mess. Like, I originally went in here to start pulling out bases that we could try. Here's CoverGirl CG Smoothers, Classic Ivory. I feel like people might pay like $1 for that. This is an e.l.f. Retinol, Advanced Night Retinol Serum. I think I should throw that away. It's just kind of like, I'm not into retinol. I'm just going to put that out there. I don't know. It probably might have been one of those free gifts that I spent over $50 or something. I've thrown in a camo powder foundation, again with the powder foundation. Oh, look at that color. It's like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? A lot of times with e.l.f., I just take a swing, and it's not usually a miss, but it's so affordable to take that swing. Here's another e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. Look, you can tell I was trying to really just trying to find something in e.l.f. This Quo Beauty, which I don't know if Quo is a Canadian. It's like a no brand generic. They've got some good products. This was a complexion booster, you know, like an underpaint glow, but it was a miss. And so I'm wondering, and I've only used it a few times, I'm wondering if I can, here it swatches out. I wonder if I can get, wait, please tell me. I can sell this stuff for $1, right? I'm trying to like have you talk me into saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with that plan. But remember, when I got my makeup as a kid at a garage sale, that was way pre-COVID, right? Like, how much does, how are we really, like, how deep does that social disconnect go because of COVID? Like, you know, people are hugging again, right? Remember when there was a time during COVID where it was just like, ew, I'm not shaking your hand, I can't hug you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we were on that end of the spectrum. Where on the spectrum are we at now? Are we, you know, are people, you know, like in church still, people aren't really shaking hands. At least, you know, what I've noticed. So is anybody gonna pay $1 for this in like the post-COVID world? I guess that's the question too. All right, listen, there's something else I wanted to show you. I got those 10 beauty blenders for $10 from Ipsy, and I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but this, like, when I always dampen my beauty blenders, and these guys immediately dented. Yeah, well, these guys, this one. And you know what? I'm really sorry if my mans and my guys and my big, if it's offends anyone. I really am. I don't mean to be offensive. I'm just my extemporaneous speaking. But this sponge, when I got it wet, it's not like, let's look at this e.l.f. Like when I get this e.l.f. one wet, it maintains its shape. This is like disfigured. But 10 for 10, I'm not going to complain. We need it because we have to blend in a little bit of that of that Quo. I got to get going. But there's other stuff I wanted to, like, there's actually not a ton left in my box. There's a lot of failed mascaras. I'm thinking failed mascaras are probably end up getting thrown out. This is, I don't even know. It's an overnight retinol cream. This was something my mom gave me. I don't know. It was a miss for her because she gave it to me. So, I don't know. again, with the retinol. I've got some lipsticks in here. Like, this is a Wet n Wild. I feel like lipsticks are probably going to be that post-COVID. Like, I don't think so. But I'll just toss them. These are just basically colors that, I don't know, that were misses. And I probably got really cheap. Like, here's a Physician Formula one, which I don't know many Physician Formula lipsticks. I like that brand, but I've not bought a lot of lipsticks. And I can see already on this, I paid $4.99 for this. This was like a TJ Maxx or a Winners find. This Kaja, I love Kaja, but I tried to do their liquid blush. I think I can use this on my lips too. This is not gonna go in the garage sale. This is gonna stay in my kit because I don't have a ton of Kaja, but it's in the box because I just didn't want to keep it on my station taking up space. It's a whipped formula. It's not very creamy. I'm looking for my beauty blender, and it just wasn't a hit for me. Actually, I probably could find a spot for it in my line of sight. You saw me just put it on my lips. Again, there's going to be that like post-COVID hesitation with some people that come to the garage sale in terms of buying stuff. Look, I didn't even get into any of these bases that were a miss for me. I'm really hoping that I can whittle down this box, and it's not really about the money at the end of the day. Like, perhaps in the last hour of the community garage sale, I'll just say free. Anybody who wants it, they can take it. This Annabelle Perfect Biggie Bronzer was just the wrong shade. I wore it a few times and my husband's like, it's too much. And if he's gonna say it's too much, then that's probably too much. The e.l.f., before I forget, No Budge Shadow. These were not hits, guys. They are the formula, super dry. I don't even know if I would, I got them in several different colors too, and they just were not hits for me. I know this is another e.l.f. No Budge eyeshadow. Yeah, just not, I mean, like I'm sure you're like me. There's certain brands that they have a category within their brand that, yes, it's 100%. But then they have other categories of products in their brands that are like negative. LA Colors, this was last summer, went to the dollar store, bought a bunch of the LA Colors stuff, was up on the lake and just wanted to see what 20 bucks could buy me. It was all pretty much a miss. I bought several of these. They're eyeshadow sticks. And this one's not even open. This one is not even open. Maybe that'll go in the garage sale. The deal with them is they are just, I don't know, like, they are a crayon, but they are just not, the formula is not good. Very, very, is it pasty is the word? Not super creamy. So negative. Let's see. I'm happy with that color corrector that I did from L'Oreal with a little bit of that underpaint I did with the Quo. I like that LYS gloss. I liked the First Aid Beauty Serum, something boosting, bounce boosting serum. I didn't mind the Saturday Skin Pretty Pop, although it was a little bit thick. I mean, I have so many moisturizers to choose from. Let's go in. This thing comes with a little mirror. Let's try I'm already gone so far over. If you're still hanging in here, bless you for that. This is the Infallible Powder Foundation. I picked out a super dense stamping brush. I don't know why I'm doing this. Look at this on my forehead. I don't know. Oh my gosh. There's powder flying everywhere. I'm not going to continue. We've gone too long, my friends. It's like almost 30 minutes into this video. But remember, there's a giveaway. There is the fantastic, like, Got Your Lips Covered giveaway, ShoppersMart drop. Been holding on to that. Let me know, can I sell all this stuff in the darn garage sale? I mean, should I just give it a try? I feel like I should give it a try, right? Oh my gosh, look at the fallout from that kimchi. I can't, but I like how that's like, I gotta go. I'm gonna try and fix myself offline, and then I'm gonna go fight the crowds, man. Holiday weekend. Everything's gonna be closed tomorrow, and the little guy still wants a stuffed bird today. All right, I'm off. I'm off. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you are well. I'll see you in the next video. I had a really good time hanging out. Ciao.